Into this video, this is one more video of the so many of the line of my family in Argentina, of before contactees. Now I am one relating to another cultures, from other worlds, from other dimensions, concepts, intelligences, etc., etc. This opportunity to show you what that as rituals before being contactee, me and my people did it. Now we don't call it rituals. These are now just Canada's procedures, expressions of the already done relationship inside and outside of the spaceships with the nature here in my country itself, cradle of gauchos, Indians, and so and other civilizations. But in this case, after coming here, that it doesn't matter where or what place of my country is, because already it doesn't matter when you are a relative. I come to complete part of my own part with this nature. But as I told you, knowing fully that this is just an assembled stage into one of the spaceships, assembled just as you see it. The ritual or Canada's procedures, really it doesn't follow one normal logical or one illogical way out of context. It guides by what inside is and by that outside you can see, and what we represent to show which is assembled into the videos edited already, all of that is. And plus what one of you into their own astral projection, mental, of the imagination, whatever be you will see and understand. It is why I do these Canada's procedures. All of that is, you just do not doubt a bit, because if you doubt a bit just a moment, this is not, but it continues beneath, but it is already recorded and edited into another superior levels of editions. Of course that none of it is into the books, neither of esotericism nor magic or whatever. It is the direct relationship to that, to what is in its moment inside already into the spaceships, or of another context that can see or expand the mind, but train it of projecting, preferably projecting more than in the astral. The ritual, ancient one of my grandparents and great-grandparents, American ones, Normans, Islamics, Gauchos, Indians, Indios, and Canindos, that on that times these were rituals. Now, as I say, these are Canada's procedures. Now, with these lassos or Dupendios Bolivares, the procedure aims that inside of the spaceships, my great-parents, Indians, American, Gauchos, they observe me and corroborate whether I am really I am, and me that if they are what they are. Then we join together and we fuse into syntactical scores. It doesn't exist minimum failure into my movements, and I alter the whole nature of the place, and the same one alters me also. I know what I do. It is perfect what it requires into the angles that are so, and if it will happen that someone or anyone of that see me want to correct me, that it's not possible, because immediately I annul him and submit it, and I paralyze him, and I show that I know what I do, and then they lose that negative things. We can say they lose power into my presence. I know what I do. In the process, during the same, it happens many things. One has to flow according to that ones. And if one goes against some process, you must do it with the whole security. Don't doubt. You have to have security in the doubt. It's into quantum doubt that brings you towards one eternity of doubts that never ends up. So that in my case it doesn't matter to go there. If I do something against the process, I just go and handle myself into quantum bodies, made of substances of quantum doubts. There is not any point of return. You don't come back. You don't come back never to the body, that one you had, that you come back to any other body, cause you know already how to do it, just by quantum experience into this. The already experienced facts into the relationship with other world civilizations, they carry me toward out of any context of logical experiences. About them, I just show representations, that ones that only reach to the minimum of that ones. For instance, this one about to push, to fight, to combat, to assert oneself against the invisible. Talk to this, to manifest without any non-logical, entering to altered status of the consciousness, to push against the earthly gravity, to break up its physical concepts, in order to be inside the relationship, and to continue being that same, a relating. Here, for instance, I work into the weak gravity, cause the same use and proper one of the lassos of whips, which I use, it is to know the action field where one moves on, and if one don't know it, take down care of that, and to do the steps that ones from the spaceships they tell us to do it, not just to the own mind, it is entering into the own physical contradictions also, without being limited by anything.